Since the world is becoming very conscious about our environment and turning towards becoming eco and striving to use and live on recycled products and are intended to use it in renewable energy one day, a lot of us have already started migrating to this idea of clean energy and therefore seeking out products and product makers such as Tesla and many others who are striving to create products that run on renewable energy. Tesla's next-generation battery cell is steadily moving closer to production and suppliers are working on it too. But first, welcome to Tekky Tesla, where we talk about the future of Tesla, Tesla stock, and Elon Musk's projects. If you're new here, it will be greatly appreciated if you liked and subscribed to our channel. It's free and it really helps support the channel. Tesla showed off its new 4680 cell, a tabless battery cell with a new chemistry that promises to boost efficiency and reduce costs at the 2020 Battery Day event. Since then, several of Tesla's battery suppliers have reportedly been working on production versions of the 4680 cell. The new form factor eliminates the tabs, increases energy density, maintains similar thermal characteristics of smaller cells, improves the power-to-weight ratio, streamlines manufacturing, and lowers cost. Tesla was content buying cells with its proprietary chemistry from its suppliers but saw issues on the horizon. Tesla aims to grow consistently at a rate of 40 to 50% per year, and to do that, it is going to need more and more batteries. Tesla's battery forecasts showed a gap between the production limits of its battery cell suppliers and Tesla's internal demand for its automotive and energy storage businesses. To solve this, Tesla's teams have been hard at work buying and designing new technical solutions to drive further improvements in the battery cell format. Perhaps more importantly, Tesla leveraged its know-how in the battery cell manufacturing space along with its world-leading manufacturing equipment competency to rethink the entire process from start to finish. As it sought greater efficiencies in automotive manufacturing, Tesla quickly pushed beyond merely designing and building products, going into the design of the machine that builds the machine. Manufacturing is hard, but Tesla's commitment led it beyond the product to designing products that were easier to manufacture. We first saw this with the Model 3, and work has continued with every iteration. In the battery world, we saw Tesla establishing new ground truths with the acquisition of the battery and supercapacitor pioneers at Maxwell Technologies and Hyber Systems. Tesla learned its way through the construction of its first gigafactory in Sparks, Nevada, acquiring the manufacturing equipment experts at Grohmann Automation. Grohmann quickly became the primary developer for the battery cell production lines at Tesla's Gigafactory 1, adding increasingly advanced production lines from Grohmann to the factory as more cell production capacity was needed. Improving each of the primary silos comprising a battery was helpful and led to greater efficiencies at Gigafactory 1, but Tesla saw a greater vision. Full integration. The vertical integration with the machine design teams at Grohmann, Hybar, and others allows us to really accomplish that because we don't have any of these edge conditions between one piece of equipment and another, Buglino said. We can design the entire machine to be one machine and remove all these unnecessary steps. Tesla's relentless pursuit of vertical integration comes from a desire to eliminate inefficiencies and improve the sustainability of the product. A byproduct of Tesla's vertical integration is a much-needed improvement in cost, driving the cost of Tesla's products down over time. The tabless architecture of the new 4680 cells also has a direct impact in improving manufacturability. Not only does the tabless design eliminate the need for a tab, it eliminates the need for the production lines to pause to add the tabs. The new tabless cells eliminate this bump in the road, enabling a manufacturing line that is less prone to manufacturing defects as it hums along, rolling up and spitting out massive 4680 cells. This is not just a concept or a rendering, Buglino said. We are starting to ramp up manufacturing of these cells at our pilot 10 gigawatt-hours production facility just around the corner. Tesla's Project Roadrunner established a pilot line for the manufacturing of the 4680 cells, and according to CEO Elon Musk, they see a clear path to ramping up the pilot line processes to gigawatt-hour and even terawatt-hour scale. Long-term, it is not the new cell dimensions, chemistry, or configuration of its vehicles that Tesla holds as a core competency. Rather, manufacturing is the key. Eventually, every car company will have long-range electric cars, an impassioned Musk said. Eventually every company will have autonomy, but not every company will be great at manufacturing. Tesla will absolutely, head and shoulders, be above everyone else in manufacturing. That is our goal. One of the results of these efforts is a new 4680 tabless cylindrical battery cell format that brings a host of performance, manufacturing, and cost benefits to the table. As the name implies, the new jumbo cells are 46 mm in diameter and 80 mm in height. The larger jelly roll packs more active battery material into the casing for a 5 times improvement in energy storage and a 6 times increase in power. Scaling up to the pack, the new form factor alone delivers a 16% increase in range. The new tabless 4680 cells are fundamentally superior to cells with tabs in just about every way. Even though they are larger, eliminating the tab actually makes it easier for electrons to get around inside the cell than in the current 2170 cells. You actually have a shorter path length in a large tabless cell than you have in a smaller cell with tabs, Musk said. Silicon is used in Tesla's batteries today, but its physical properties make it a bit of a challenging element to use at higher volumes. The challenge with silicon is that it expands 4 times when charged with lithium, Buglino said. Silicon is the most abundant element in the Earth's crust after oxygen, making it a lower-cost, easy-to-acquire commodity. In fact, sand is just silicon dioxide. To work around silicon's rough edges, Tesla perhaps unsurprisingly started with raw silicon. Right off the bat, that lowers the cost of the silicon, and Tesla simply built a new chemistry to complement it. Stabilize the surface with an elastic ion conducting polymer coating that's applied through a very scalable approach, Buglino said. The result is a cheaper cell that also boasts higher capacity. We can increase the range of our vehicles an additional 20%, Buglino said. The icing on the cake is that the cells are also cheaper. That's another 5% cost reduction at the battery pack level. According to Tesla, today's cathode production processes are based on legacy chemistries and processes developed in silos. Tesla being Tesla, a new blank sheet of paper was used to draft a plan to optimize each step to minimize waste and cost from ore to cathode. The simplified pictogram of an extremely complicated global supply chain spanning from the processing of raw ore to the delivery of the finished cathode is far less convoluted. Not only is it more streamlined, it is far cheaper and results in less waste. Tesla's new high-nickel cathodes completely eliminate the need for cobalt. Chemically speaking, cobalt is a fantastic anchor for a cathode, but it comes with some serious caveats. Right off the bat, cobalt is toxic. The fewer toxic materials humans have to mine, process, and use, the better. It is also extremely challenging to secure a source of cobalt that is sustainable, as the vast majority of cobalt production in the world comes from a single country, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The country's leadership has not been the most stable, and injecting hundreds of millions of dollars into an already corrupt system doesn't help matters. With electric vehicles and consumer products putting even more strain onto an already challenged system, prices have become destabilized. Roll all those factors together and cobalt, while beneficial in the battery cell, is anything but beneficial to a company looking to scale battery production up to 3 terawatt-hours per year by 2030. Ditching cobalt in favor of a high-nickel cathode also improves the cost of a cathode by 15% on a cost per kilowatt-hour basis. That's massive. Designing and manufacturing cathodes from the ground up also gives Tesla a great head start at building its own internal battery recycling systems. All told, Tesla's work on cathodes resulted in a process that slashes the processing cost of a cathode by a staggering 76%. This is all done with far less equipment, translating to a 66% savings in capital expenditures for cathode production. As the icing on the cake, the new process uses far less water than traditional processing. In fact, the new process results in zero waste water. Now Panasonic has unveiled its version of the Tesla 4680 cell. The Japanese giant, Tesla's oldest battery partner, says it has solved several technology challenges presented by the larger cell and plans to deploy a prototype production line. Kazuo Tadanobu, The head of Panasonic's battery division said the new cell has 5 times the capacity of the cells Tesla currently uses. He added that Panasonic plans to start test production of the new cells at a plant in Japan in March 2022. Tesla says it plans to deliver the first vehicles with the new 4680 battery cells sometime in 2022. Let me know down below on your thoughts and ideas about Tesla's new battery. If you want to continue to learn about Tesla, SpaceX, and Elon Musk, we have got more videos coming up soon for you to check out. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more videos about Tesla. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.